Growing up, the worst thing I could hear about something I was interested in was, that's for girls. Oh, I don't know, maybe. What if it is? Bro, that's gay. He's right, it is.
Game!
Unfortunately, back then, I did not have the balls to tell people to piss the fuck off like I would do nowadays. Because that's hard as a kid, even for an evil one like I was. But even now, I still have to be a little sneaky when I find myself drawn to quote-unquote goilier things. Cause while people won't say anything straight up, I can still see them thinking, this guy's weird, bro. I know you're judging me! I'm not even that crazy about stuff like this. I don't walk around like in all pink every day. Okay, this doesn't count. It just feels so awkward sometimes, liking certain things as a guy. If anything, it should be celebrated. Cause why are you, as a man, on your computer, watching videos of other men? I have a bunch of firmly normal guy interests. It's just if I get asked the right set of questions, I seem odd to the average person. Favorite YouTuber? Favorite streamer? Ooh. Favorite music right now? Well, the thing is, favorite cartoon character? Okay, come on. Nah, you know what? I'm a fucking manly man called Dick Penis Gun, and my interests are fucking monster trucks, whiskey, and being my wife. Am I not allowed to vibe out to music I like in peace? The first interest I remember having in my life is art. Yeah, not surprising, right? It's the first thing I remember doing in class in like free playtime. But even as a 6-year-old, pretty much a baby, I got hit with the that's girly thing. So I was like, okay, it's for girls. Guess I won't do it. So the reason why I suck at this now is because of this whole thing. I got told that drawing is for girls, so I stopped doing it. A while back, I watched K-pop Demon Hunters to see what the hype was about. And I was like, psh, this shit is way too girly for me.
2 hours later.
And here I am still listening to the songs a bunch and thinking that, Zoe is pretty cool. But how can I realistically divulge this to most people in my life without feeling like, stare, stare, stare? Whenever Golden comes on the radio, a part of me is itching to say something, but I have to play it cool and be like, oh, that's the song from that K-pop movie. Oh, okay. Did you see it? Nope. Did you? Nope. I heard it was alright. But really, I want to say is that it was actually pretty fun, and the animation was great, and the music was actually surprisingly good, and Golden is one of the best pop songs I've heard in a long time, and the actual animation was so good and expressive for the characters, which makes sense, because it was the same studio that did Into the Spider-Verse. This isn't a huge deal, I know. It's just a small social Pokemon battle I have to deal with in my life, and I have all the strats down by now. When I'm asked about my interests, I just stick to the tried and true home runs of football, video game, and that's about it, because after that, it's anime, which is still kind of a high-risk gamble to mention to the average normal fucking person. When I'm doing things around other people, for instance, if I'm watching a YouTube video of 2 people collabing, I'll make sure to watch the guy's perspective instead of the girl's. I don't even know why, it just feels easier. Maybe I'm just a crazy person. Or if I'm listening to music near other people, I'll make sure it's my normal person playlist in case they ask to see what I'm listening to for some reason, or hear it through my headphones. I've overanalyzed every single part of this. And yeah, I probably should just be open about things that I like with people, and it's not like anyone would stop talking to me over stuff like this, and that's great advice. Shame I'm not going to do any of that. Instead, I will continue lying to avoid social awkwardness, because I cause enough of that as it is. Ooh, I'm recording this with a hangover deep voice. Whenever I go to bars with humans, most people just default and get beer, which I hate, and I'm finding the urge to get like the gayest cocktail on the menu. But you know, it's more socially acceptable to get beer or cider with everyone else. One time I was talking to someone about coffee, like what we get and shit, and I must have said that I get like vanilla and caramel lattes. And then she was like, I was dating someone whose order was that, I would break up with them. And I was like, really? And then I asked a guy next to us, like, what he gets then as a guy in a coffee shop. And he just said, like, a fucking shot of espresso. And I was like, yeah, that's fucking sick for me right now.